I think we'll begin the conference on a light, well, not a light note, but with an opportunity to learn a little bit about learning and about how to convey the magic of maths in particular. Can I ask you, as the conference opening session, could I ask you to welcome the Maths Buskers?
Hello, my name's Katie. I know you were just promised no further ado, but can I get a microphone so I can walk around? Sorry. So I've come here to talk to you today about maths busking, which is, I guess, a new form of maths communication, but it's not just that. And I'd like to kind of get across to you what we're doing with this. And, you know, it has definite applications for education, but as maths busking, as you'll discover, that's not necessarily our primary aim. So I'll get onto that. Sorry, doesn't work yet. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about maths busking and the project and where it's come from. And in between, I'm going to show you some maths busking tricks. So hopefully this mic will soon work. Yes, excellent. Okay, so I can do a maths busking trick. So hands up, who's got a calculator? Oh, what? Well, obviously. Maybe a phone with a calculator on it. Can I get a few hands up from people? Okay, so let's pick 3 people. Say, oh, his hands go straight down again when I say that, don't I? So there's a gentleman here on the front row. Someone over there, maybe? The hands are all not coming back up again. The lady with the grey jacket there, yeah? And someone from over here, maybe? Yeah? The gentleman with the cream shirt. Okay, so what we'd like to do is, I'd like to ask you to choose a 2-digit number, any 2-digit number. Don't worry, there's nothing technical or difficult going to happen here. So your favourite 2-digit number. I want you to type it into your calculator, and then I want you to cube it. So this is a maths word, and it means I want you to take the number, times it by itself, and then times it by the first number again. So you end up with your 2-digit number 3 times, with multiplication symbols in the middle, and you end up with a massive big number. Okay? So give me a shout when you've all done that. Have you got there? There's still some frantic cubing going on over there, yes? And over here, oh, I've turned it on. Excellent. Have you got a cube number yet? Okay, we're almost there. So you've just done the boring calculation maths type stuff. And what I'm going to do is the exciting going backwards, and I'm going to tell you what your original number was. Okay, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and if I get them all right, I want a nice big round of applause from everyone, because it's not easy. Okay, so I want you to read out your number. It'll be some number of thousands, and then some other bit afterwards, okay? 10,648. So your original number was 22, correct? If I do get it right, you should indicate in some way that I've got it right, because otherwise everyone will just be sat there. Okay, hold on the applause. I'll get all 3, and then we can have a big one.
My number was 6,859.
6,859. So your number was 19. Yes, excellent. And one more. 72. Okay, so this is just one of the tricks that we do, and it involves a pattern in how cube numbers work. And if you want to find out more about this, the Maths Busking website has all of this information on, or you can talk to me later. So I will commence slides, and we'll see what happens. What is maths busking? This is the most common question we get, because it's a very strange new concept. Maths busking is both a new form of maths communication and a new form of street entertainment. It uses the techniques developed by street buskers to share our favourite parts of maths. This is directly taken from our mission statement. Maths busking is not a lesson in the street. Our mission is to empower people who are passionate about maths to try to reach the most hard-to-reach audiences. So it's not just for mathematicians to be able to communicate in a different way. We're going to try and reach people who don't already do maths. We're not just talking to gifted kids at school. We're not talking to people at a science conference. Well, we do sometimes, but we're not just talking to people at science conferences who've turned up to learn about science or maths. We will go out into the street. We'll be in the shopping centre, and we will see people who would not normally engage with maths, and we will give them a little bit of maths. Who are we? Well, I'll come to this. So the original team that founded Maths Busking. None of them, fortunately, can be here this conference. But Sarah, who works at the Royal Institution, she is the Clothworkers Fellow for Mathematics, and she runs the Maths Masterclasses in the UK, and it was her idea. Steve Humble, who is the Newcastle Evening Chronicle's Dr. Maths. He writes a regular column about maths. And Matt Parker, who is a part-time outreach officer at Queen Mary for maths and a stand-up comedian. So these three people got together and they decided to try and create something which was, you know, a little bit subversive, a little bit different to all the existing forms of maths communication. I'll continue with the slides. So here's some photos of us out busking. This is in Birmingham City Centre at the British Science Association Science Festival. Rufus is covered in pegs there. That's a very interesting trick that we do. This is on the South Bank in London at the Royal Society Summer Exhibition. We were there all day. It was really hot, and lots of people came and watched us. This was at the Royal Society Fellows Dinner. We performed around the tables for the Fellows of the Royal Society. They are a very difficult audience, partly because they just ask lots of awkward questions, but also it was good fun, so that was good. I'm now going to show you a video, and this is a video which was taken on the South Bank when we were doing the Royal Society Summer Exhibition, and this, I think, just gives a flavour of what maths is about.